Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I want to give everybody a quick reminder of the poll that I have about what game we'll be playing after I beat all of the Dragon Age games. You still have some time, don't worry about it. But now that we're on Inquisition, we're getting closer to that poll coming to an end. Not entirely sure exactly when it'll come to an end, but I'll keep you guys updated as we keep making videos. So, with that being said, we're going to continue. And extremely long load times. I really genuinely thought that it was just because it was the Xbox. But apparently, like, I know that some games for, like, computer will run faster on a computer than they do on an Xbox. So I thought it might have just been the Xbox. But no. It's the game itself. Alright, what were we in the middle of doing? Sorry. Just before this, I'd gotten saliva in the wrong part of my throat. The Avar.
Better take a closer look.
I'm really sorry, Jesus. Garablog's backcountry reserve likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities or because of seizure due to drinking it. Garblog only brewed from 874 to 892. Blessed killed when the vapors in his beard spontaneously combusted. Okay. No. I am not reading that. Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Pesley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mom where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Okay, interesting. Alright, I need to find the Avar outpost.
This might interest you, sir. What is it? This could help us.
Okay. What was I even in the middle of doing? Souls, Inquisitor shoulders are missing in the untread marshes. Ah! That's right. I remember now. We just met Harding. Alright, which means follow the map.
Can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Always suspect there's more further in.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Nothing I can't handle. Well, don't worry about them. They're behind. They'll catch up.
Look, signs of a plague.
It must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living at any rate.
Need that. Thank you. Not making a single dent on these guys. We should probably just go.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
What are those ruins? Never seen their like before.
Perhaps if I made an attempt.
Yeah, so let's get your butt over here. We're not making any sort of damage on these guys.
beacons seem to draw out the undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Nicely done. The veil fire may prove useful.
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? You don't read my letters?
You're no longer my prisoner, much as you like to act like it.
Yet I still get all the suspicion.
I am not without sympathy, especially given recent events.
Why, Seeker, I would never accuse you of having sympathy. By the way, I tend to refer to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
There's an achievement. Can we all level up? Or is it just them? Just them, looks like. Okay. All right.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me. Or the Inquisition soldiers.
I hope the Avar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
Yay! Hooray! this. Do your damn job, dude.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Oh, quite a smell.
These people never had a chance.
Yes. Oh, well, shit. Oh, well, shit. Um. Well, I'm stuck. Well, shit. Alright, alright. Yes. They're dead. Yeah. I'm gonna get stuck again if I keep this shit out. Solus, what are you just standing around for, bud? Like the hell?
Run for the castle!
Get to the castle!
Hmm. You have an offhand weapon? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay.
Herald of Andraste! Face me! I am the hand of Thoth himself! Come for you!
Why me? Why me? I'm ranged. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, hey, Solas. Eric, no! Sandra, no! Jesus, this guy's tough for no reason. He doesn't know where to go. He's trying to target whoever's hitting him. We're all three hitting him at a very long range. Really, how many times am I gonna have to do this with this guy? Oh, shit. Come on, Silas, we almost got him. Nice, Cassandra. Get him, Cassandra. Woo! He did.
Few things last long here. Mud and water bury forever what they cannot erode.
Alright, or at least the Inquisition has to do this.
Herald of Andraste.
I've dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
I told you he'd come.
Yeah, cause I'm a mother in hero. And that's what heroes do. Alright. Let's get the fickety out of here. Oops.
Your god looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Music?
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks. Join me. Help us stop the breach.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
Alright. What's next? Final runes. Beacons in the dark. Dunes are clever. It's a rift. Wildfire runes. Beacons cleared. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go to this one. Take a look at the map real quick so I make sure that I'm not going too far. Alright, it's gonna lead us that way. Okay, so. Onward.
Goodbye!
guys. Alright. This one's done. Da, da, da. I don't know if that does all that much more damage the further away I am. I can't really tell. Because it doesn't feel like any damage is getting dealt at all. I don't know why we're even attacking these guys. Like, I know they're pretty docile until you attack them. But this is a little,
Did you believe the Conclave could achieve peace, Cassandra?
I had hope, as did we all.
The Templars went to war to force mages back into their circles, which the mages would never agree to. What solution could Divine Justinia have offered when all sides rejected compromise?
The war was going nowhere for either side. That they went at all showed they realized this.
Or they believed the other side would relent.
We shall never know now.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
goodness. This game's stiff compared to the others. I hate those hitboxes.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
The fewer of these creatures, the better.
Alright, what's next on our list? Okay, let's travel to Val Royale. Follow the mire. Rifts in the mire. These demons are clever. Stable past data is roaming about somewhere. It's some blue vitriol, shard collection, the enemy, the rare armor, looks like potions, hinterlands. Okay, let's finish up what we're doing here in the mire. Rifts. Take care of the rifts. Is there a place I could fast travel that's closer? Yes, right here. Ammo? No! Yeah, swiped. Alright. One might just be a little too above our level right now. Oh, sorry. This is too much. Yeah, we'll have to come back to that one. That's too much to deal with right now. it's in the same direction as that, so I don't know how well that's gonna work. Alright, let's go back to Haven. Okay. One second. Awesome. Sorry, my insurance finally, after a year and a half, has accepted my testosterone. Yeah. back to this. What were we doing here? Oh, we were gonna go to the war room. Sorry, I just haven't had them pay for it. I've been paying out of pocket, and it's been a drain on my husband's paycheck. And but yay! I get to finally do that.
Make her watch over you.
With passioned breath does the darkness creep.
I
It
have
is the
heard
Talk to her.
whisper in the
Woman,
night,
greetings,
the
Herald
lie
of
upon
Andraste.
your sleep.
How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chartan. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Farewell.
Farewell.
It's in here that I gotta get. Yeah.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, This is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Sorry, they're doing a testing on the tsunami sirens. I forgot that was today. Anyway, sorry about that. I forget that they do that. I'm not used to doing that. Having to be around sirens like that. Anyway.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
You said you were a mage.
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay.
Hello? Can I help you with something?
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
Hey.
Passion's breath does the dark. You were saying something about Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
We explored the Follow Mire after you cleared the place out. I stumbled on old road that leads west to the Frostbacks. If it is cleaned up, you could use it to shave weeks off a journey through the mountains. I'd rather be wet than freezing.
Let's see what we have. Let us begin.
Let's go.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
You see for yourself? You mean the dragon in the background? Is that what we're... I know that's not what we're talking about, but jeez Louise. Alright, well, yeah, this is where we meet the Iron Bull, isn't it not?
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Stop running at me, I'm in range!
Waking sea. Somewhere across all that water is Kirkwall.
It was a long journey to Haven.
Considering the company, I'm surprised it didn't feel longer.
These must be the missing soldiers.
Murdered. Shit.
We should see that their families are notified.
What are we doing? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Should probably go do that, huh?
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the Master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Nice. Go back to Haven real quick. This game's like a bit all over the place and trying to figure out what the hell you're doing. It's not very clear as you're doing things. You kind of have to like figure it out. At least from my viewpoint. It's the way it feels.
Watch over you. Thank you for all that you are doing to her.
Mistress Lavelle, do you have a moment?
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
If they have, they've been stealthy.
Good. Please let me know if that changes. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's Herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against them more times than I can count.
Really? Had no idea. I will do what I can to end this slander, Herald. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
Getting up before dawn to fish, constantly mending wagons and tents, spending days on the hunt. I still can't believe city dwellers have food delivered straight to their doorsteps.
Really? I never considered it extraordinary. Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
All my friends are there. Before I came to the Conclave, the clan was my whole world. I'd like to see them after everything is done.
I hope you get the chance. Whether you're with them or not, being the clan of the Herald of Andraste will mark them in history.
Elves and fame tend to go poorly together. I hope my clan doesn't suffer for it.
We can make inquiries as to how they fare if it worries you. Perhaps the Inquisition could lend a hand.
Thank you. If you find anything, please bring it in.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. Like this.
The darkness comes upon me.
Inquisition has needed and would provide. We have in our possession a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause and noble master. Prove that your followers already believe that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the Fade are your ally. Death is not a barrier for victory, the collective.
All right.
Okay. I need a favor, actually. Let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that the Hard in Hightown 3, the republishing, appeared in print from an Antivan printer a couple weeks ago. I give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. And my contacts in the Merchant Guild look for the author a couple years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was that Imperial Bellenforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. We've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. maybe you could find out more than the Guild of Eric.
Let's see what we have.
Okay.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Okay. I'll be right back. Get it again. I think I talked to Danette, and I think over here.
We should look around.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Alright, what else do I gotta do in this area here? Rifts on the farm, let's do that. Yeah? Oh. I don't know why we hadn't done this yet.
I'm falling back.
See, like, what the fuck is that?
Needs help.
Solus ain't the only one, babe. Oh, fuck. I know there's a way to do it. I've done it before, and I'd spent a good chunk of time trying to kill them over and over and over again, and got nowhere for a good minute. I don't know if doing this. I'm a little bit simple. Oh well, we'll come back to that.
We could make camp here.
Nothing to report, sir.
What's next? Over this away. La-di-da-di-da.
There are defenses prepared ahead. Prepare yourself.
He souls. The crew just disappear, or they all get on horses? No, they just straight disappear. Alright. This one. There you go.
I suppose you're right.
Thank you. I'm pleased to hear it.
Yeah, my horse just straight up disappeared. This is okay. Honestly. Oh, I know where we're at. If I remember correctly, I think I know exactly where we're at.
Bandits, demons, mages, and Templars. The refugees are in dire need of help.
We go down here, there's a dragon. Yeah, just past
Up she
this.
goes.
Yeah. Yep. I know exactly where we be. Ain't happening, my guy. We getting the heck out of here. That's the dragon that I tried to kill. In my personal playthrough, I tried to kill for a side quest involving Iron Bull. If you know, you know. But I could never kill a dragon for it. I couldn't do it. I kept dying. So yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. We're actually gonna go back here. Okay, let's see. Rifts in the woods. Rifts on the farm. Rifts at the fort hole. We could do this one. Where is that going to take us? Over here?
Nothing to report, sir.
This is the top part of that rift, isn't it? Oh, okay. Bleh. Try not to button it. Okay. Not exactly where I needed to be. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get there, honestly. Maybe through up here? bear. Oh, he's coming this way. Okay. We still gotta kill the goat. Okay. Alright. Where are we going? How is this working? What were you fighting, Berg? Okay. Perhaps down this rift area that I keep getting my butt kicked at. Ignore them, ignore them, ignore them.
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's order. Find useful.
Okay, alright. This way, perhaps? Where is this thing? What am I missing? Very clearly I'm missing something. Oh, okay. Found it. Okay.
Shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself. Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Soon. 1 second, guys. I do apologize. I know that's something you guys want to do, but just give me a minute. We'll do it right after this. I don't know where I'm going to this map. It looks the secrets of the heavens. Recreate the image of the constellation by connecting the stars without making the same line twice. Okay. Without making the same line twice. Alright, we're not gonna start that real quick. I'm gonna go start here. Here. Oh shit. Go here. Go here. Hey, is that not right? That's not right at all. Here, here, here. Here, 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 and here. Just making it too big. Referred to as Voyager in common parlance, the constellation Orquelas is commonly depicted as a ship. No ordinary ship, but rather the primitive vessel sailed by ancient peoples such as the Neomenians. The translation from ancient Tevene is usually across the sea and lends credence to the idea that the Neromonians came to Thetis from elsewhere, although most reputable scholars dispute this, especially considering those ancient peoples would likely have named these stars long before they undertook such a voyage.
Drink.
Where does this lead?
I don't know. I got shit to do. I'm surprised I got a beer. Where the hell am I going? I hate this map. I really do. I freaking hate the mini-map. Hey. Okay, who the hell is Philandrous? Philandrous is not even a person, it's I'm assuming a herb of some sort. Alright, well, that was a waste of time. Alright, let's go do Val Royale. Since everybody wants to go and do Val Royale. I want to go talk to Solus real quick.
As I explored the Fade...
Great conversation.
Hello.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
What's your problem with the Dalish? Allergic to Halla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
That's not what I wanted.
But you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
Fine.
Oh my god. Romancing him's gonna be so hard.
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
Romancing him's gonna be difficult. God damn. When was this? 1303? 105. Hang on. Okay. Let's try that again. I don't like Soulless. I really don't. But I promised my sister I would romance him for her. Not because she likes him, but because she wanted to see a few things. So here we are. Being very difficult. Alright, Soulless.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
We've got enough trouble with demons already.
But would they...
He's gonna be the death of me, I swear to God.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The CHANTRY says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
God, I hate talking to him. Anyway.
You can't be happy giving up your whole life for the maker.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall
Thank you for all that you are doing.
Okay.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
Your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. Trail of coin led from Antiva to Deventer to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. Reports bear fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely. Okay. Voices on the wind speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper an ancient name restored, a memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summons of the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow in anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Imperium awaits. Seen on the antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. The men spied the courier lurking about our outer gates for at least an hour waiting for sunset. A servant under the command of some very specific instruction, I assume. That aside, I would encourage to visit the Black Imperium. The antiquarian hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. I don't remember that. Do I remember that? Ugh. Who knows? We may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corpheus. Huh. Alright. The ship has been secured. Be wary of what you find in the Black Imperium, Inquisitor. I have heard many frightful tales. Oh, let's adventure forth one. Sure, we'll do it. And then we'll do Val Royale. God, why do I only yawn when I play games?
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador. Her ancestor visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age. I sold her a candle mounted with the severed hand of a first acolyte of Raziel.
Okay. Mirror transformation.
I wonder, do the Montiliers still have it in their possession? I should like to see it again.
It's gonna let me adjust some things to my character. Because I kind of want to redo her makeup. Ah! Awesome.
At least no one will point and laugh. Watch your step. We received a shipment of invisible nugs the other day.
Do they have anything I could use? Crafting materials. Interesting. I could buy crafting materials as much as I need. Dang. As long as I've got money. Okay, there's crafting.
You may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle.
Accessories.
Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
Is this just a developer's cave? This straight up it's just a developer's cave. That's all it is. Just for the most part. Huh. Interesting.
He answers to Chauncey.
Alright. I didn't know that that was in the second game. I could change my looks the entire time. The good thing I thought hot was hot. Interesting.
Have you seen the horses Master Dennett sent the Inquisition? They're magnificent.
Better than what you ride in Arnsberg?
Alright, let's go to Battle Royale before I get way too distracted. This happened twice now.
For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes.
Maker watch over you.
O Maker, hear my cry. Seat me by your
I
side.
will take these injury reports to
Make me
research
one
the name.
within you.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Your Inquisition says it's for order or against chaos. I know, I just said let's not get distracted. Reason and darkness, if you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages. Tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated to the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Yeah.
Let us begin. Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot in the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we could show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. I reminded levels 4 to 7. I don't remember what my number was. I think I just turned 7. And I think that's why they were like, hey, maybe we should go. So, we'll go. We'll do the thing. I wonder how long all of this is just loading times. Because I usually do like 3-hour videos. You know.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald!
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
I need to adjust. There we go.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Time I see a Templar.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
This guy thinks he's bigger than what he is.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the void.
Are they praying for her to wake up?
Recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
What a grade A dick.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
I ask her if she's okay.
This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Okay.
It seems to change. What's that? An arrow with a message?
The message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special, I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Battle Royale. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red thing in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Okay. Alright.
The Templars didn't even...
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
An invitation? You are cordially invited to my salon, held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Gislin. Yours, Vivine D. First enchanter. Okay. Where is that? 'Cause it sounds interesting. Quest map. Right here. A friend of Red Jenny. Merchant. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. I need to read that again then. Inventory. Codex, maybe? I don't... What I need. Is that here at all? Looks like that's here.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Hello.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Bleh.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a load of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Oh, well, shit.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Let's go to the war table, yeah?
Make her watch over you.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Alright.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
So the Inquisition is a hollow rank, a jest to swindle the righteous. The tide of the apostates and demons swell on my doorsteps, as you do nothing. My death will be on your head and the heads of all the other charlatans of the Inquisition, and it will leave a stain so dark the Maker himself could not move it. Okay, well, I just didn't get around to you, dude. Surrender of High Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justina V. The most holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High Ever in remembrance of Justina, and accordingly invite the Inquisition to attend.
All right.
Okay. You've garnered the attention of the finest armorers in the land, and they would not see your message conveyed unwarned. They offer a mount that reflects the flames of the Inquisition. It is, by all accounts, magnificent. A block letter note follows. We could send our best, and you will know it when you see it. It is much at home in parade as on the battlefield. Let all who stand against you see that they stand against a force, a cause. Our skill is yours. Okay. The shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've encountered. Though ancient in origin, few have recovered before now. The breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. I have heard one scroll that mentions the shards. It belonged to the Circle Tower in Markham. However, after the circles fell, the Surreal family seized many of the valuables as compensation for donations made after their mage's son was taken there. They intend to sell the scroll along with everything else to a private auction. Alright. Alright. I'm going to call that episode here. Once this is done loading, I'm going to pause and have everything ready for you. For the next video. Hopefully that's not an immediate cutscene.
Come to join us at the Oasis? It's actually quite the sight. It and the temple are further in.
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Val-Fermin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to call that here for this episode. I'm going to pop right back in after a quick minute and make another video. But for you guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.